What's up, everyone? Welcome to my new channel. This is Rogers Finance. On this channel, I'm just going to go over easy ways to budget your money, save money, and make a little money. And in a cumulative effect, it will basically add up to you having extra money in your life to do whatever you want with, whether it be invest, maybe save up for something, vacation, wedding, whatever that may be. Today, I'm going to go over Walmart grocery pickup. I see a lot of people doing reviews on Walmart grocery pickup, which is awesome. And I see a lot of other financial videos going over things like budgeting, grocery budgeting. But I think Walmart grocery pickup is honestly one of the best tools out there to both save money and budget money. So to start off, number one, convenience. You just have to make a few taps. I'm going to show you in a minute or two after I go through the spiel exactly how easy it is. You really just go on the app or go online, walmart.com/grocery. You're just going to search your items up, add them. Eventually, once you do this 1 or 2 weeks, you're going to have a favorite section, so you can even click easier. It honestly takes maybe 10 minutes to do so, your first time at least. And once you do it a couple of times, it's eventually just going to have those easy shortcuts. And you can really just add it along the way. Like, as you run out of something in your fridge or pantry, you might think, I got to add this to my list. You open your app, tap, tap, it's added. So it's so easy, still so easy to do. Trust me, virtually anyone, as long as you can operate a phone or computer, you can use Walmart grocery pickup. So all you're going to do once you get to this point, you sign up for an account, obviously. You can use your Walmart account if you have one. You're going to select a time slot, and you're going to select a date. And all you got to do, you drive up to the pickup area. It's usually like a canopy. You drive up to the spot. You can either call the number on the board, or you're just going to go on your app, tell them what parking spot you're in, color of your vehicle. If you'd like, you don't really have to do that. And they will come out, load up your car, and you're done. Of course, you do have to sign for it. But other than that, you don't even have to get out of your car. I decide usually to get out of my car to help them because I just feel bad sitting in there. But that's totally optional, especially if you're older. I mean, I would definitely just recommend just staying in the car. So this is probably the biggest part of it, value. So this is really a big one. When you do order your things on there, you're going to have sort of a checklist. And that's going to allow you, or going to allow the person that's picking your groceries, select if you want to allow them to do substitutions or not. So if you do click next to an item that you allow it to be substituted, that means if they're out of stock in that item, the Walmart policy is that they will substitute that item for either equal or greater value. So to give you an example, like if you ordered a 16-ounce jar of Great Value peanut butter and say they're out of that, they're either going to provide you a 16-ounce jar of the name brand, or they'll bump you up to a larger size. And this typically happens for me, honestly, every pickup. And I don't order a lot of groceries. I order maybe $30 to $40 worth, 1 to 2 weeks, every 1 to 2 weeks. So if you're ordering, more like the average family, like $100, $200, you're going to get a lot of those substitutions. So it can add up and be a really great deal, especially you're really paying generic prices for name brand products in a lot of cases, which is really cool. Of course, if you don't want an item substituted, totally fine. Just don't select that you're allowed the substitutions. And if they're out, they will not get it for you. So another big thing, and a lot of people worry about this with Walmart produce or meat, I've heard. If they happen to be an item that you think, sorry, my cat's here. If you think that's a low quality item when you get it, or say it's damaged, whatever it may be, all you got to do, just tap on the app, say there's an issue with the product, and they will refund you the money basically instantly. Obviously, if you abuse this feature, you're going to run into problems eventually. They have blocked people from the app, so only use it if you legitimately have an issue with the product. It has happened to me once where it marked I got a product and I didn't. I just hit it, instantly got refunded, no problem. So on your first grocery order, this is a really good deal. Even if you're hesitant about trying it, it's good to try it at least once. You can use the code they'll have down below in the link. You just tap that code, sign up, do your first order. You have to do at least $50 on that first order to get this deal. However, typically you only have to do $30 minimum. I don't think that should be difficult for most people to order $30 to $50 worth of food. But you're going to get $10 off your first order when you use that link. And at least when I first did mine, you get a free bag full of little samples and coupons, which is pretty nice. But that's a great little perk. So if you're going to spend $40 anyways on canned goods or pantry goods, even if you don't trust Walmart's produce or meat, it's really a no-brainer. It's basically $10 of free things for $10 plus free bag. So it's really something you should just go and try. I guarantee you'll be hooked. All right, so I'm just going to pause this to make a little video on exactly how to use the Walmart grocery app. So you can either do this on your phone, whether it be Android or iPhone, or like I said, just go to walmart.com/grocery if you prefer on a laptop or desktop, or your iPad or whatever it may be. And then you just hit grocery on there. So I did change this to what's not my Walmart store, just in case there's some weirdo watching. But this is what you'll see basically. So it's going to show here your essentials. This is obviously after you make your first order. They won't know before then. And it's going to show you little suggestions, savings on things, etc. And then you're going to go to account, your orders. And when you click see details, it'll pop up with your entire order, the price you paid for things with an image on it. I'm not going to click it just because it has some of my credit card info on there. But you can see there I selected the 5 to 6 time slot at Saturday, February 15th. So it's totally easy. Usually the Saturday, Sunday, Friday ones do fill up a little bit more just because that's when everyone does tend to get their groceries. So if you do want to choose one of those, I do suggest picking it a day ahead of time or so, depending on your area, of course. Other than that, though, it's very easy. There is also a delivery option. I have not used this yet. That is for a fee. It's $9.99, I believe. But you can get the unlimited, obviously, which if we click on that, I think, oh, it's not working right now. Yes. Typically, that's fine. But I don't really use the delivery. I don't see a reason to pay for that when I can just drive up and do the pickup for free. But that's certainly an option as well. I think, don't quote me, but I think it's something like $30 or $40 a year. I'll add in what that amount is somewhere in here to let you know. But if you do go to your account and say, okay, I apologize for that. I had to click away because I accidentally clicked my credit card info again. But if you do run into something like an item issue, it's really easy to resolve. All you have to do is click have an item issue. You're going to want to do this, I believe, in the first 24 hours, just because obviously there is an unlimited return period. I don't believe that is the rule. I'm not positive on that. I'll look into that and post it here on the screen somewhere. But all you got to do is hit have an item issue on your phone or on your computer. Once you hit that, you just select the reason. If it's something like produce, you're typically just going to be asked to destroy it and they'll give you the refund immediately. If it's more of a physical item, such as a pack of socks, obviously you're going to have to bring that in for a return. Other than that, though, it's super easy. Generally, I've had no problems. I've had one issue ever, and that was just I didn't receive one item I ordered, so I just tapped the button, and I got the refund instantly, no questions asked. So you can order as well any sort of grocery item. So anything even like cat food, such as for this guy. You can also order some clothing items, like I mentioned, clothing, socks, underwear. You just can't order large items, expensive things like electronics, certain electronics at least. You can't order specific clothing sizes such as shirts and pants. Other than that, though, it's generally encompasses, I'd say, 95% of the store. So it's basically going to prevent you ever from having to go in a store again, and there's no fee behind it. So, with something like Amazon Prime, for instance, you're spending $120 a year. This is going to cost you absolutely nothing, and you're going to save big on doing this. It allows you to budget. Life will be much easier for you, trust me. So a lot of people right now might be asking, what's the catch? What does Walmart get out of it? So Walmart doesn't really want people to be going in the stores. It is more advantageous for Walmart to not be in the stores because it's less of a risk to them. Anything from falling to theft to having to stock for each individual customer, cashiers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can go down the list. So this service is 100% free to you. They don't upcharge the products. They don't charge you for the service. Walmart associates are not allowed to accept tips, so that's not expected. So it's totally simple. If you do have any questions in regards to any of this, definitely leave me a comment. I'd be happy to answer for you, but it's super, super easy. I also will be talking in the next video how you can combine this with a Walmart credit card, and you'll get 5% back on your grocery order. So I use that every time. It's no annual fee, and I get, my cat's just playing in the lamp, but I get 5% back on each grocery order. So I typically, like I said, do 30 to 35 bucks. So I'm typically getting, $2-3 back each time I do grocery shopping. So that's pretty amazing. Other than that, though, it really is just a convenience factor of it all. I don't have to spend hours going into the store, once a week, twice a week, fighting with people in the aisles, waiting in line. The convenience of it is, it's so worth it. I don't know how to explain it even. When you don't have to devote literally hours of your life every week to just walking around aimlessly looking for things and avoiding people and looking for an easy line or looking for an open self-checkout, it's so much easier to just let someone else do the work for you. Some people might say it's lazy, but honestly, hey, you're providing a job for a person that has to go around picking up the groceries, and it's just a win-win for everyone. So really try it out. I guarantee you will love it the first time you try it. Use that link down below. Otherwise, I'll be making these videos every Wednesday, so subscribe. Leave a like for this video if you found it informative or gained any value out of it. Other than that, though, appreciate you watching. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. Just two things I wanted to add that I realized I forgot to add while making the video. Number one, I realize this is coming out not on a Wednesday. That's not typical, but I need room on my phone in order to make my video on my normal channel, or my travel channel, rather. I don't want to say normal. But so this is an unusual thing, but typically it will be on Wednesdays. The other thing, if you do want to combine this with going to some place like Aldi and sort of shop the store, that would be a great idea as well, if you have the extra time to do so. If you really want to save the extra mile by doing some price comparison, you just download the app, and as you go through Aldi or Kroger, Wegmans, wherever it may be that you shop for groceries, and you price compare. So all you got to do, there's even a barcode scanning feature. You scan the barcode, the Walmart price will pop up, and you can add to your cart as you go if the Walmart price is cheaper. So that's a way to save even more. I typically find that Walmart prices are very reasonable, but there's certainly different sales at different grocery stores, so that's always an option as well if you have that time. That's certainly a great way to save more money.